Hi, my name is Nikhil. I'm part of the Master HS team, and I'm actually a third-year cadet in our school's Navy JROTC program. And I currently serve as our operations chief. I previously served as our PAO, Public Affairs Officer, as well as our administrative chief, and I'm also currently our co-captain on our academic team. So let's dive into this. Now, what really separates JROTC from other classes is that it's not really a class, it's a program. Just like band, just like athletics, football, basketball, whatever it is. It has so many extracurriculars and things you do outside of school. For example, JROTC has multiple teams that they offer. They offer a drill team, so marching, color guard team, which is essentially marching with the flags and rifles. And you guys, if you're on that team, you'll typically go to a lot of different things. I've literally gone to the WNBA games, NBA G League events, the Cowboys events, things like that, just because we've gotten to play and we've gotten free tickets. It's been amazing. There's an academic team. There's what else? The PT team, physical training team. There's an orienteering team. There's a drone team. There's a space team. You name it, we have it. There's even a cyber division. Because as you know, the military has a very big cyber division. Otherwise, the US would not be the #1 military in the world if it wasn't for that. And so there's just tons of different stuff you can compete in. A lot of these teams are competitive. For example, with the academic team, we've won, I think, like no less than third actually in all of our competitions, and we've only been here for about 2.5 years now. And so there's just a lot of opportunity. If you're here to build your resume, it's a great opportunity. Okay, so now that you know a little bit about what it has to offer, should you actually join or not? Well, what I'll say is that if you're trying to go into the military, I think this is a very obvious yes, even if you're just considering it, because you can drop out. For a lot of schools, it counts as your PE credit, which is typically like a state mandated requirement. So you can just knock it out, and that's a great benefit. And then join just doing that. If you like it, continue. Get leadership positions, get on the billets. You become higher in that program. Become an officer and things like that. And even if you're not going to go into military, I would literally recommend this program to anyone. Literally anyone. I don't think that I really wanted to go into the military, but I joined this program because it knocked out my PE credit, and it was a great chance to develop as a leader. I came into this program as a freshman, and I wasn't a great speaker. I didn't really know much, and then I was able to learn. I became our administrative chief, so I helped out a lot with the admin stuff. And I became our PAO, our public affairs officer, and now I'm our operations chief this year, as well as our co-president on academic team. So it's been a great opportunity to develop your leadership. You go on a lot of fun field trips as well, similar to athletics, band, things like that. You get to miss school for a lot of these competitions. We've been on field day trips. It's a lot of camaraderie, and it's a lot of just being able to mingle with a lot of people. It's been a great opportunity. And another thing is that you're gonna have immense access to scholarships and things like that. There are certain essay contests and scholarships that are given out every year, in addition to medals, awards, ribbons. There's just tons of different ways to recognize you as a person for your hard work. And, even in addition to that, it's just a great resume booster overall. Even if you're, the leadership development, all that is great, but in addition to that, you're doing all this fun, and you're still building a resume. And JROTC is something that's recognized, that people know what that is. It's a very name, it has a name value, right? If you say, to your college application, to your admissions officer, hey, I'm in JROTC, they know what that is. You know what I mean? You don't have to explain yourself. They know this is a very backed program that has a lot of funding. It's a legit program. And if you're an officer in it, you're doing a lot of stuff for the program, it can definitely look great on your application. Now, if you're in JROTC already and you're kind of just looking for ways to kind of advance yourself in the program, what I'll say is this. I want you guys to essentially just pick one thing that you want to get really good at in the team section of it and just go for it. For me, that was the academic team. I knew that that's something that I was really interested in. I knew I had kind of the mindset for that, the grind, the hard work, etc. And that's something I went for. And we placed, again, no less than third. And so if you're someone that's you're a PT stud, you're about to go to the Olympics for swimming or something, join PT, and dominate in that. Or join the color guard team, and get really good at marching, and you're going to go to all these events, miss school and things like that. And if you can just get really good at one thing, you're going to maximize your success in that program, and just try to get as far up as you can on the officer team, and try to have the biggest impact as you can. And that's exactly how you're going to make the most of this program. If you can do that, by the time you get to your college applications, you're going to have a great thing to write on there. And it's not just about the college applications. JROTC offers a lot of community service events. Partake in that all the time. Partake in their social events. Partake in their after school activities. Partake in their, you have to go to inspection days sometimes to get inspected on your uniform, about once a quarter. It varies by unit. But I'm saying if you can just partake in every single opportunity that JROTC offers, don't overstress yourself, but partake in as many opportunities as you can, JROTC will be a worthwhile program, I promise. Alright y'all, I appreciate y'all sticking around till the end of this video. So if you have any other video ideas or suggestions, be sure to comment them down below, and I'll see you in the next one.